same old nasty ass people from last week.
What up, party people in the place to be? It's me, Chaboy, Hamilton Homegrown, back with another live stream extravaganza. This stream is really going to be something, a doozy. So before we get into today's stream, a quick disclaimer. This stream is for entertainment purposes only. The views, opinions that are shared and expressed are solely those of the participants. YouTube, nor do I take any responsibility. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. So big heads up. Later tonight, Natalia is going to be doing a live stream. It's going to be freaking awesome. I suggest everyone check it out later tonight. What time are you thinking about starting that, Natalia? But anyways, we got some amazing people in here. Blue Biz, Daniel Jackson, Gorilla Bean Popper, Earth Gal, El Joe Mistletoe, Jezzy extorts vulnerable adults, Visible Farms, Green Things, CSL, RC Lauren, Bounce, Buds, Big White, Cliff Tones, Nene, Stoic. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. So what time might that stream be, Natalia? If you could enlighten us all, that would be excellent. So recently, a lot of things have happened, a lot of drama, or as they say in the South, drama. A lot of drama with my girlfriend's ex-girlfriend. You know, I used to think my ex-girlfriend was a bitch, but goddamn, Natalia's got me beat. Hands down. Like, I mean, my ex-girlfriend might not be the nicest person in the world, but at least she ain't going around lying about us. Lying about me. So this is an open panel live stream. If anyone would like to join the panel, I'll put the link in chat. But first, before I do that, let's start this stream out the way I like to start every stream out. And that's by smoking a big old barrel of cannabis. Can of bananabis. Green Thing and Robin are both getting lit and posting content. What up, Alex? Shout out to Robin Banks and everyone watching, everyone who's not watching, and everyone who's lurking. You know, since I know Jezzy too much for you is lurking, I should probably say hi to her too. Hi, Jezzy. Here to watch me kiss Natalie on the mouth? Because if that's what you came for, you came to the wrong stream. There will be none of that on today's stream. Maybe later on Natalie's stream, but not on my stream. Okay, so let's smoke that bowl. Sorry, I just had to find an ashtray real quick. You know how it can be. I need a computer. Please, someone buy me a computer. Geez, I don't know if that's Silverback Nation or Jezzy. I can't tell. They look so much alike. I really can't tell. Your stream will be a special one-time treat. Yeah, well, that's what you said when you slept over, Natalie. And then we had to go get you Depends because it turned out it wasn't a one-time treat. It was every time you go to sleep, you pee. Juanito! I feel a little more completo because I just saw Juanito, all right? I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some construction going on for the second week in a row. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, well, cheers, everybody. How you doing, Cliff Tones? Been a while, man. Now, here's the gross story. Here's a gross story. So, recently I tried to feed my snake, and my snake decided, nah, I don't want to eat a rat. So I'm like, what do I do with this rat? It was like a week before garbage day. Like, I swear, it was like one day after garbage day. So I'm like, crap, I can't keep it in the garbage for like 6 days. What am I gonna do? So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just go throw it in the compost. Well, less than 24 hours later, the dead rat swelled right up. It like just got swole. It was like on that AJ Genetics testosterone. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's moving. I get closer. I'm like, oh, it's not moving. There's a million maggots underneath that skin, wiggling around, chewing. One, yes. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in her mom's trailer. Jezzy, too much for you. Holla! Ain't no stopping me. Something, bitch, don't copy me. Little Missy Elliott for you motherfuckers. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't care, man. People can be friends with whoever they want to be friends with. As long as they don't talk shit about me, then we good. We good. And I suggest anyone who's like a mutual friend doesn't want to get involved, just don't get involved, and I won't involve you. I can't say the same thing about Lizzo. I mean Jezzy. Shoot, I've been screwing up her name all day long. Seaside drift. Seaside drift, comma, grill, dash, comma, what is that? Minus symbol. Seaside drift grill. How you doing, man? So this year for Christmas, I asked my mom. I said, "Mom, will you buy me a Montreal Canadian sweater?" And my mom said to me, "Okay, here's Hudson Bay catalog. Just fill it out, and I order you sweater for Christmas." Okay. So yes, that's what my mother told me when I was a little boy. But then Christmas came around. I woke up on Christmas morning. I said to my mother, "Hey, mother, did you get me my Montreal Canadian sweatshirt that I've been waiting all year for?" And my mother, she said to me, "Yes, son, it's under the tree. Go open your present." So I, was very excited. I ran over to the tree. Oh, by the way, this is when I lived in Quebec. And I was so excited. I opened up the package, and what did I see? I saw a Toronto fucking Maple Leaf sweater. And I say, hey, mother, this is not Montreal Canadian sweater. And mother say to me, she say, I did the best I could. And I said, shit. Merde. This is the opposite of très bien. It's yeah, the opposite. That not me. How you doing? So I hope you all enjoyed my Christmas story of the Montreal Canadian sweater. Anyone who grew up in Canada probably had to read that little story. I did not create that story. It was a retelling. But anyways, yeah, all right. So let's talk about the elephant in her mom's trailer. Jezzy, too much for you. What's up, slow burner? And all right, so this woman has been stewing in her juices, which I imagine are quite odorous, for like 10 motherfucking months. Then she pops out of nowhere recently and she's like, you know what I want to do? I want to talk shit about Hamilton and Natalie. I want to call them liars. They're fucking filthy liars. Goddamn liars. Fuck them in the neck. But really, though, I confronted Jezzy on that, and I'm like, okay, so can you like give us an example of a lie we've told about you? She's like, everything you've said about me is a lie. Well, I mean, everything can't be. I may have told one or two little fibs, you know, maybe made up some stories, made some jokes. But one thing I'm not is a fucking liar. I don't do it. You know why I'm not a liar? I might, you know, if it's to save my ass. I mean, shit, we'll all lie to save our asses if, you know, shit hits the fucking fan. Why would it hit the fan? Who is shitting in a fan? But anyways, you have to be kind of intelligent to lie, or at least good at keeping track of things. I, myself personally, figure like, what the fuck's the point of even lying? I'm not smart enough to remember or keep track of that shit. So I don't lie. It's just part of my policy. I don't lie. I might fuck your bitch, but I won't lie. You can ask me and be like, hey, Hammy, did you fuck my bitch? And I'll say to you, I fucked your bitch. Because I'm not a liar. So I challenge Jezzy Too Much for You to do 4 girl push-ups and then explain how I'm a fucking liar, how Natalie's a liar. One lie we've told. Because everything we've told about Jezzy, for the most part, has been 100% true. You shower once in a while. Yeah, she probably, well, you know, Jezzy wouldn't be in such a miserable state if she hadn't been spending the last 10 months drinking that haterade. She's like a alcoholic of haterade. Is haterade alcoholic? Is haterade addictive? I think haterade must be addictive. It's got to be. I wonder what flavor is Jezzy's favorite flavor of haterade. You know, I knew she liked Kool-Aid. I mean, you could tell looking at her, like, that girl drinks some Kool-Aid. But haterade? I never thought. You wonder how Bugsy's been? Haven't seen him in a long time. Bugsy is probably sweating his ass off somewhere in Arizona. Actually, I follow Bugsy on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. So he's never too far away. How you doing, Yukon Ann? How's the weather? You know what's funny, Yukon Ann? I remember like a week or two ago. I'm not really that good with time, but like a week or two ago, you were telling me, Natalie, that I'm about to get like thunderstorms. And literally, like 8 hours after that, we had horrible fucking thunderstorms. So you were right. You should be a weather person. And I would support you firmly in that. So back to the Dollarama Queen. Actually, I don't know what you guys got in the States. Dollar Tree, Dollarama, Dollar Store. It's all the same shit. Gonna see about a loan. Well, if you get a loan, just remember the commandments, right? If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no, right? Word up. 2 flats of canned tamales. What even are tamales? Are they like peppers? I don't know. I think they're banned in Canada. Listen. I don't want to start talking about the weather because fuck the weather. The weather's shit everywhere, always. It's either too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry, too windy, not enough wind, fucking mosquitoes, ants, fucking poor people coming up to your car being like, oh, you hit my children. It's like, fuck off, poor people. You just drive away. That's the worst, right? When you're in traffic and homeless person comes up to your car and he's all disheveled and looking frantic, and you think to yourself like, oh fuck, I don't even have any change in my console. And then he's like, you hit my child. It's like, ah, fuck, I thought you wanted money. Well, fuck you. And I drive off. French fries and gravy. Do you know why no Canadians actually eat French fries and gravy? That's like a big fucking myth. We just export a lot of French fries and gravy and maple syrup to you Americans, so you'll be too obese to like fucking invade us. It's what we do. We're like, oh, New York, fucking Michigan, let's just fucking give them lots of sugar. Have fun invading us on one fucking foot. So Jezzy has been stewing in her juices, and a few potatoes got thrown in there. Dave Gorman, Rick Sanchez. Damn, Rick Sanchez really has it out for me. For a guy who had so much to say to me, I'm online like all the fucking time. Why hasn't he ever said it to my face or to me directly? Like, I don't know. Strange shit. How you doing, Jason? Please stop hurting people's fifis. Well, if the truth hurts, then I don't know, maybe you need to smoothen the edges of the truth so that way people don't get hurt from truth splinters. Yeah, I had Jezzy so angry. She's like, fuck you, Hamilton! I'm like, holy fuck. One of your neighbors are gonna call the 5-0. They're gonna be like, yeah, I heard some woman fucking screaming for her life. I think she was either fucking a cat or, someone's getting murdered. Unalived, rather. Oh, no way, Jason. Me too, man. Me too. Yes, I've been in recovery all day now after smoking crack all night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know, Jezzy's like, oh, I just got a clip of Hamilton saying you smoke crack. Fuck you and everybody else. It's not how it feels when she yells like that. Yeah, Natalie. I mean, like, it's got to be tough to get along with her in real life. I hope in real life she treats people better than she treats people online. Like, I barely knew Jezzy. Like, she came over here once in a while, but she never really came over that much for me to get to know her that well. But since, I hooked up with her ex girlfriend, I've learned all kinds of shit about her. None of it good. And been watching some of her content. Like, she's not nice to even the people she pretends to like, which is weird. But right now, she's balls deep in the butt crack of the 33rd. 33rd. Hey, did someone say the 33rd, man? Shut up, Andrew Guzman. Get out of here. Okay, man. I just want to say life is a bowl of cherries. All right, fuck off, Guzman. Okay. Wow. Andrew Guzman just pulled up in his lowrider. I think it's just a regular car, though. And Andrew Guzman just is fat and he looks low to the ground. Like, Andrew Guzman can sit in a truck and turn that truck into a lowrider. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying he's a big guy. He's a big guy. He looks like he plays football on both PlayStation and Xbox. Here. In the winter and summer, I think you could do. I think she could deal with it. She hasn't fallen in love with winter yet, but I haven't gotten her drunk and taken her tobogganing. Like, if I got her drunk and took her tobogganing, she would fall in love with winter. You got to be drunk for winter. See, that's the thing in Canada. During winter, how you doing, Robin Banks? But during winter, a lot of people in Canada like me who have drug and alcohol problems, they don't fuck with alcohol. But the rest of the Canadians, they all get drunk all winter. And when you're outside in the cold, but you got a little bit of fireball inside you, holy fuck, you can stay warm all night long. Like, why do you think Russians drink so much vodka? It's not because they're alcoholics, it's because they're cold. You know, fuck, I can't even remember the names of most people I knew when I was in high school. Fucking, I wasn't there very long, One the days I was there, I was usually on something, which was not a good life choice. Don't use drugs, stay in school, focus, keep your nose in the books. And then when you get to college, fuck, 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 fuck. Anything that moves. If you can grab it and it's consensual, then fuck it. That's what college is for, right? And you don't want to remember those people. Uh, real life people, kind of overrated. Online people, fucking excellent. 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 I prefer all of yous, my amazing viewers and friends. Mi familia. Shut up, Andrew Guzman. Get out of here. Arriba, arriba. Oh. Well, we've all seen Jezzy with her arts and crafts. You know, she likes to do a lot of painting, Robin. Painting of narratives, painting delusions, painting rainbows. Speaking of rainbows, there is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow because tonight, for one night only, Natalia will be live doing a review of a review of a review of a review. So it's like four in the pink and one in the stink. You know, because the stink gets tender. You like the Jizzy impression? You know, I haven't quite nailed that down yet. I'm open to suggestions. It's weird. Whenever I like think about doing a voice, I can't fucking do a voice. It I don't think about it. It just like comes out of me, you know? You know? You know? Much like after all the dick riding Sunday Driver did, Jezzy's special guys will be, you know, coming out of him for a while. That was a horrible joke. Horrible joke. So yes, I maybe misconstrued things. Natalie will be responding tonight. I know that she takes this very seriously. She's a wild woman. She's probably gonna cause some trouble tonight, hurt some feelings, break some hearts, maybe even cause a boner or two. I don't know. I don't know what she has planned, but I've seen her planning. And usually when you see a woman planning, you just find somewhere safe. So that's what I did. But then I found out she was planning to do a live stream, and I'm like, oh. Which is weird because, like, I've spent 3 days in the woods. Tracy fucking Moore. The whore from fucking Massachusetts. There's some construction going on next door. And I'm thinking to myself, well, fuck. After hearing that drill all day, at least someone's getting screwed. No, that joke was bad. Mrs. Gigi's. Get me some smokes. Hey, Gigi. You know, even his wife calls him Gigi. She doesn't even call him by his name. I need some smokes. So you go to the store for me? Yeah, I'll go to the store right away, baby. Let me just fucking do a 6-hour live stream first. I've only got one smoke left. That's only gonna last me till the end of this sentence. Yeah, baby, I told you I'll go. Hey, can someone send me money for smoke so I can get this bitch off my back? Oh, I didn't call you a bitch, babe. Did you call me a bitch? Nah, babe, I didn't call you a bitch at all. That's not what I said. You guys all heard me, right? Why would I call her a bitch? I love my wife. Thank you. Just don't forget the don't forget the smokes. Gotcha. Told him he wasn't allowed to join you on your stream. Yeah, I wasn't. And this stream that we're watching right now won't be a very long one because once I get the word, hopefully we'll all be heading over to Natalie's. And you know, just make sure you take your shoes off before you go in. She does like that whole Japanese thing. She doesn't have couches. She has a table in the middle of her room. And everyone just got to kneel. Like there's pillows to kneel on. Just make sure you got nice socks on because, yeah, she makes everyone take their shoes off. So, fuck that. I'm Daniel Jackson. I'm trying to send as many weirdos as I can to Natalie's stream as possible. That's why I'm live right now. I wasn't gonna go live. I was gonna wait till tonight, just like, save all my energy for then. But I thought to myself, maybe I'll stir the pot a little bit, go live, act salaciously, talk shit, and hopefully it would bring her even better views. That's what I thought. Voices. Dude, you know how much time and effort it takes to like create an armada of sock puppets? And it doesn't just take like time and effort, it takes talent too. Well, Cliptones, it's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. I might get sued for doing that. Brett Favre's gonna like kick in my door and punch me in the face. Is he still relevant, Brett Favre? I don't have any like references. Tom Brady, he's a football player. He plays that football. I don't watch your American football. They don't even stand for their flag. So why should I stand for them? Try that shit in a small town. In a small town. Where if you sell crack, you're gonna get smacked. Because we prefer meth in a small town. Where if you're not fucking your sister, I might in a small town. Try that shit over here, and we'll fucking chase you around the city because you're queer in a small town. In a small town where the white sheets aren't just for linen. All right, that's too far. Sorry. I'm not saying American small towns are fucking full of racist white people. I'm saying some American small towns are full of racist white people. And I'm sure some American small towns are full of bad driving Chinese people. I mean, America is a very big place. There's a lot of small towns. And like, I don't even get that. Try this in a small town. Has anyone ever driven through a small town before? A lot of these small towns are small for a reason. It's because there's like a fucking enormous cheese factory or something that just smells. There's like a fucking animal rendering factory. There's a goddamn toxic waste dump. And you got to drive through this small town with your window up so you don't fucking smell it and throw up all over yourself, causing a horrible accident with your goddamn kids in the back seat. You know, Pilgor, I've completely stopped paying attention to Bitchville, Bugsville, Budlessville, Bugsville, USSR, whatever his name is. I've stopped paying attention to that guy. That's like I've figured out Budsville. All you gotta do is ignore him, and he eventually gets bored and just goes and attacks other people. Right now, he's fighting with who knows. I'm sure every week it'll be someone new. He works hard to get that. Yeah, he does. He does. He works hard to get that negative attention. But if you give people who want negative attention, then you're kind of like enabling them to continue. I'm learning this. So I only talk shit about people if it's going to work out to my advantage. If I talk about Budsville, my views go down because nobody knows who the fuck he is. I have to like spend an hour explaining who the fuck he is. But I mean, everyone knows who Jezzy is. Jezzy too much for you. Everyone knows who Slab City Poops is. You know, I bet you, Slab City News used to shit himself all throughout school. I bet you. I got into my first fight when I shit myself running to the washroom. And when it felt good, I knew I was gay. Don't try that. Shit in a small town. Devo! Smoke that bong good. Now pack it in the bong. Light it up. Toke it up. Hit the carb. Hit it hard. I don't know. That's all I got. Sorry, man. I didn't have anything prepared, really. Dog Pound, it was a pleasure seeing you the other day. I'm sorry it was such a hate-filled environment of angry foreigners screaming. You know what's weird? When you got someone from like fucking 3 separate continents talking shit to you, it's like, holy fuck. And they're like not even taking breaks, they're just doing it all at the same time. I don't get that. I'd rather shut up and listen to what someone's saying until they're out of breath and then speak, right? Let them get it all off their chest and then talk shit. You know, I think that being in a relationship, it gets you more used to like, you know, biting your tongue. I haven't had to bite my tongue in a long time. But nowadays, shit, if I don't bite my tongue, Natalie will bite it for me. Okay? Speaking of Natalie, she's doing a very special live stream tonight, one night only. Tonight only, Natalie will be doing a stream topless. So make sure you're subscribed to Natalia. She's right there in the chat. The lady with the dark hair, big boobies. Natalia. All right, anyways, what was I talking about? So you got a panel tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Fuck, man. Why does everyone got to do a Monday stream? God damn it. Yes, Natalia will be topless, so everyone please subscribe to her so you don't miss it. And over at Devo's, they're always topless. So if you don't got Devo up in your network, then fucking what are you're doing something wrong. Yeah, Dog Pound. I have dreams of excuses and apologies I'm going to make in the morning every night. Every night. Like I set up a recorder so I could hear what was going on because I was getting these dark circles under my eyes and I'm like, fuck, I'm losing sleep or something. I need to figure out maybe I got one of those poltergeists. So I set up a recorder. I'm laying there sleeping and it's recording. I listened to it the next day and I kept hearing, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hit me. Yeah, your hair looks nice. Oh, yeah, it looks nice. No, you don't look bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at that girl. I didn't notice her boobs. You noticed her boobs? And yeah, I woke up, I listened to it, and that's all I heard. So like I know I'm already dreaming of shit I gotta say the next day. Scary. Came in this world topless and he's going out that way. Yeah, well, Hopefully we don't all, because like we also came into this world covered in mung and our mother's vaginal secretions. Oh, I just puked in my puke. But yeah, hopefully you don't go out the same way, or because that'd be a horrible death. That's probably one of my worst fears. Honestly, is that the end of my life being put back in? It's like, oh, you served your purpose. Back in you go. It's like, oh, fuck. Buds, I have a plan. If I ever find out I'm dying, I'm just gonna fucking like, I don't know, skydive with an AR-14 over fucking North Korea. You know what I mean? Now, if I found out I'm dying, I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to fucking Ukraine, sign up for a fucking proxy war so my family can get paid when I die. War! Good God, y'all. What is it good for? It's good for absolutely nothing. Shut up, Andrew Guzman. Nobody asked you. Well, I'm just here because I thought I smelled tacos. You didn't smell tacos, Andrew Guzman. You can't even pronounce tacos. Tacos. No, it's tacos. Tacos. No, Andrew. Andrew, say it with me. Tacos. Tacos. No. All right. Well, see you later, Andrew Guzman. All right. See ya. All right. He's gone. He's gone. He's always a troublesome house guest because he's coming hungry, right? If you're having Andrew Guzman over, you're gonna have to prepare some food. Like, fuck. Look at the guy. You might even have to like get a special chair for him to sit in. That way he doesn't break your nice couch. Oh, Shady? She's a basic. Look, Shady's a basic bitch. She doesn't want beef with me. I'm sure she's probably a nice person. You can't see it right now, but I'm making a masturbation hand sign. Like I'm like, fucking playing air guitar. You know what I'm saying? Jerking off some air. Yeah, I'm sure. Jerking off air. Shady's a nice jerking off air person. Holy fuck, it's Salty Pickle. Jizz Stain is mad? Yeah, I seen, man. I seen. I had a conversation with her earlier today. It was fucking intense. I prefer talking to her in a message form than in a, real life or like, on a stream form over the internets. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot to share the link. I'm wondering. I'm thinking like, yo, how come nobody came up? Like, that's rude. I shared the link. Nobody even comes up. Schmoker. But yeah, Jezzy's been angry. She's been angry. She's an angry woman. Hell hath no fury like a fucking lesbian scorned. Hey, Jazzy, if you're watching, you might be. This message is to you. I was just as shocked when Natalie wanted to be with me as you were, Jazzy. I'm used to making women into lesbians, not changing women from lesbians to strictly dickly. Yeah, so I was just as confused. You know, I kind of blame Jezzy's mother. Because what kind of mother would let their kid live with them till they're 30 something years old, 35 years old, right? And not work or not go to school or not anything, volunteer, nothing. The only thing Jezzy has ever volunteered for was that one time someone asked if anyone wanted to eat what's left of their cake. Jezzy said, I volunteer. And then, I said to her, Jezzy, haven't you had enough cake? She's like, fuck you in the neck, Hamilton. Like, whoa. She's abrasive. So, Natalie, kind of fucking running out of material here. By the way, Lean Works give you like 30 minutes. I should have prepared something. So I got a goddamn wedding I got to goddamn go to soon. God damn it. God damn it. Weddings are so much more fun when you're an alcoholic, drug addict, fucking fuck up. And you can get as fucked up as you want. And that's what everyone expects. So they kind of want it, because who doesn't love a drunk at a wedding, right? Right? Give you a wedding to remember, that's for sure. You were not aware that Jennifer had a penis? That's neato. You know what else is neato? Smashing that thumbs up. Hope everyone in chat smash that thumbs up. And if it's possible, share out tonight's stream because sharing is caring. I don't want your money. Don't want your nudes. I just want people to hit the thumbs up. That's all I ask. Just give me your thumbs. And when I collect enough thumbs, I'm going to make a thumb collage that I masturbate on. But that's neither here nor there. I don't have enough thumbs yet. We'll talk about it once I'm like, a million thumbs in. Okay? Okay. Y'all sells them? Yeah, she also sells strap-on ones. If a suction cup one, those are cool because you can suction that thing to anything really. You can even suction it to another ding dong. Speaking of ding dongs, I think I just heard my doorbell.
How's it going, man?
How you doing, Lost Dog?
Oh, not bad. Just chilling. Bored and poured, just like every day.
Hear that, man. Hear that.
I can't say poor. I break even each month. So, as long as I don't leave my house or breathe too heavy, I can break even.
I think people who are poor or live with less are doing a solid for the environment. We are the real heroes, man, in the war of climate change.
Such a crack of shit. That's what for. I'm not poor because I have no money. I'm poor because I'm an environmentalist. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like I told Natalie. If I can't afford a car, that means I won't be buying gas, which means I'm leaving less of a carbon footprint. It's better.
Okay.
Green thing is wearing green G-string. I say pics or it didn't happen. You can send those pics directly to Natalie, and she'll let me see them if she wants to. And if she doesn't want to, she won't.
Okay, you packed up, ready to go?
I will be in 1 second. Fine, sir.
The smoke session started. That's what StreamYards is to me. StreamYards isn't a platform for people to communicate. It's just the newest smoke circle.
Yep. Well, it's nice when people are all screaming at each other once in a while because it can get boring, YouTube world.
Hey, you notice that didn't bother me. I just went up there, smoked, cheers to everyone.
You know what I really think is bullshit about YouTube? Like, all right, I think that women deserve equal rights. And the only time I've ever been flashed, it's always dicks. Like women, you're not being represented. And I really feel like women need to be represented here and have equal rights as flashers. In fact, we might even just make flashing legal if more women did it.
Is that not me? You know,
I mean,
you
the
can
only
walk
reason
around topless
flashing
in
is
New York.
illegal is because only dudes do it.
No, Hamilton. You realize you can legally walk around topless in places like New York and a lot of places in Europe, like women.
Yeah, women, I can't. I'll get shot. Someone will think I'm Bigfoot. Too hairy for that shit.
What the fuck? Shoot.
If I walk around topless, I'll have fucking people trying to like, I don't know. I was gonna make like a bag of milk reference, but I couldn't figure out a joke.
Come on, man. Just lift some weights, wax the chest, get a few tattoos. You'll be good to go.
Waxing the chest is that's for some dudes. If you got wispy chest hair, you know? My chest hair is like my beard. If I want to wax it off, it's gonna take my chest skin right along with it. Crazy, man.
Dude, what's that movie? 40-Year-Old Virgin. Remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
scene?
yeah. My chest looks like Burt Reynolds' upper lip.
I saw a behind the scenes clip of that. They actually did that to him. It was like
Yeah,
real
that
wax.
was like
They
real
ripped the
life.
shit
That wasn't.
off.
Imagine if they had accidentally ripped off his nipple. Now that would have been a story.
Well, all the reactions in that scene from those guys was real reactions. I'm watching him get this done. Oh, so yeah,
Ryder's probably doing cowboy shit, Natalie.
come on. He survived it. You'll survive it. Get that shit waxed, clean and smooth. Come on now.
No, you know what I've been thinking though? Like, what if it was Natalie, right? What if Natalie is the one that caused Jezzy to go crazy and I'm next? Right? Right? But I can't say that because, you know, she hits me.
She hits me.
I can say it like that because I'm, you know, being secretive. She won't understand.
I don't know, man. My
She's
first
not
wife.
that great with English. I swear, though, she can understand what a goat's saying from like 2 towns over. But you can say something to her in English, and she's like, what do you say, guy?
Okay. Straight up, Hammy, from guy to guy. Okay. My first wife, her first husband shot himself. And after 2 years of marriage to her, I almost realized why he did that. So, you know, if Natalie is actually the one that drove Jezzy crazy, red flag, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of red flags about Natalie. Cheers, man.
Well, yeah, there's some red flags. She hasn't hit the lottery yet. She's never sent me a sandwich. She's dating you. That's got to be a red flag. Fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say there's some red ones there.
Well, like define dating because I do have to pay by the hour.
Oh, baseball bat, Natalie. Baseball bat.
And you know that saying, money well spent? Well, this is money spent.
My divorce was money well spent. I can't think of any other time in my life I've spent money well. Usually it's just whatever.
You know what's really good when you get a nice pair of shoes? and they last and they're like their quality. Now that's money well spent.
That's true. Good pair of boots. Good pair of boots will last you easily 15, 20 years. Or good
Yeah,
hat.
you might have to like bleach off some blood, but
Shit, I'm going almost 25 years on the 2 hats that I own. Damn good quality hats. And you're right. You're right. When you find a good quality product, it's what we're spending.
you know, I wish they made more things out of metal. And like in our countries, right?
Everything's disposable now. You take a
Yeah.
fridge in the 1950s and plug it in, it's going to keep your beer cold. You take your Kenmore fridge that you bought 5 years ago, it may stop working.
Dude, you can fucking drive a car from the like 1700s. You start it up and it's racist.
What the fuck? Now
And it's
cars are
racist still. They don't build them like that anymore, you know?
No, everything's disposable nowadays.
You know, in the last 3 months, I've gone through at least 7 dustpans. Because every time I buy a dustpan, and they're all the fucking same, whether you go to Walmart, dollar store, fucking whatever, right? They're all the fucking same. Cheap plastic bullshit. It's not even good plastic, it's cheap plastic.
You know, everyone says, we can't go without plastics anymore. What would we do? And I keep thinking, well, they made cars and they made everything damn near we have now before plastics was invented. So
Yep.
what the fuck?
You know how much a car would be worth in scrap nowadays if they made them out of metal still?
Oh, God. It's like these Ford pickup trucks, just for an F-150, they're coming out, what, like 80 grand for an F-150? Are you kidding me? These things are made
Yeah,
to
exactly.
only last so long. You're going to spend $80,000 on something that you know is going to fail you.
Hey, when cars were like, you know, those fucking Chevelles or like T-Birds and shit like that, or I don't think Chevelle. I don't know. I'm not a car guy, but anyways, like T-Birds, for example, those were quality fucking hand craftsmanship. Nowadays, they just make these cars on fucking on like what do they call those? Those lines, production lines.
Assembly
One
line.
guy goes zzz, and then another guy goes zzz, zzz, and then it goes to another guy. He goes zzz. Everyone's making like $16 an hour.
Yeah, Earth Girl, I remember when I was a kid, there were no glass bottles or plastic jugs. Milk came in a glass bottle. Soda came in a glass bottle. Everything came in
Dude, when
glass.
I was a kid, milk came from a titty. How's it
Yeah,
going, Magical Guns? Welcome to the panel.
thank you. How you doing, guys? Yeah, I was hearing you guys doing a bit on price of new vehicles.
Yeah.
Fucking
And,
insane.
well, I was out today. We were looking. My wife and myself were looking at the SUVs: Nissan, Honda, Toyota, and Mazda. We looked at, and they're all the ones that we were looking at $60,000.
It's nuts, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. And then if you want to go a pickup truck, you can expect to spend another 80 more $1,000 for something equipped,
Yeah, with everything like all the bells and whistles, you're looking at like over $100,000.
Oh, well, a Toyota Tundra, I believe they are Toyota Tundras. Yeah, they're like 100,000 plus a dollar pickup truck.
Have you ever seen the Kia Rio?
I wouldn't buy a Kia if I had a Kia.
It's like the smallest little car. It doesn't even look real.
Yeah, they have a big problem with their transmissions and stuff like that, eh?
Tucking their wieners or something.
Eh?
Well, that's what it is, right? They got transmission problem. That means your engine's tucking its wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to say C, Hamilton. He said A, I said B. You're supposed to say C. Come on, man.
Hey, no, in Canada we only say A. There are no other letters. Hey.
Hey.
Speaking
we have
of A,
like
our next guest knows what's up. Eh?
we have 4 different meanings for A, and only Canadians know what them 4 meanings are for A.
The
there's
letter
way
A.
more than that, eh?
A,
That's what it is.
you know, it all means something different.
Yeah, and then there's like the like Fonzie fans are like, hey.
A,
Right?
yeah.
That means a whole
Hey,
nother something
Natalie.
else.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you're gonna be looking for a vehicle soon, I guess, eh?
Not soon, man. Not soon.
No,
I'm
eh?
gonna be driving my mom's whip for a long time until I can save up for my own.
Well, you should be
Because
able to.
I don't have tons of credit, and you know what I mean. My mom just got a new car, so she can't fucking just co-sign and get me whatever, right?
Right. Well, if you download a copy of the Auto Trader, you can browse through there, and you'd be surprised how cheap you can get some vehicles. You know, again.
With that, I'm gonna steal a car and spray paint it another color.
Download Scotty Kilmore and start watching him so you know what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Scotty
right.
Kilmore, the auto
What's he do?
guy.
Oh yeah.
I was
And it-
thinking about hanging around funeral homes and then just like begging the families for the deceased person's car. That would be a good way to get a car.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man.
Because like what else are they gonna do with it, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
it. Hey,
definitely had
you
one
know,
of those
like
internet today.
just go when somebody's being buried and just say, did they drive? You know, oh, they did drive. Like what did they drive? you know.
You know, it should be like Grand Theft Auto. If I want a car, I should be able to just go out, punch a fucking, a gang member in the face, steal his car,
And it's yours.
wait till the fucking cops are done chasing me, and then, pick up a prostitute.
No.
That's how I got my car.
That's another way to pay for a car. I was thinking, what if I acted as a driver for escorts? Then I would
Uber.
make lots of money, right? That would pay for the car. And it would get me clout on Instagram taking pics with a whole bunch of escorts.
I don't know. That's Natalie over that one.
So basically, you just said you want to become a pimp.
No. A driver. For a certain specific type of clientele.
In which you get 10%, and if they don't pay, you force them to pay. You're the pimp,
No.
bitch.
They pay me.
You're the
No. They pay me only for the ride. That's it. The ride, and if they don't come back after a certain time, and they don't answer, then you gotta call the 50.
So what
Or
kind
like
of ride?
kicking a door.
What kind of ride are you giving them?
Just a ride to their. Well, all right, listen. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not conspiring to do any of this. This is all just a joke. But it'd be a good way to pay for a car.
Mm-hmm.
Like those payments won't pay themselves.
Yeah, it would pay it off fast too.
Just buy a car with cash. Don't do payments. You'll end up with a repo car.
Dude,
And
those
where do you-
escorts will pay you well too. They'll tip.
Where do you expect to find these escorts that are hitchhiking on the side of the road that need rides?
Oh, no escorts drive. Escorts always need drivers. Think about it. If you order an escort, how's the bitch get in your house?
Or they
And
take
it's got a
taxis,
driver,
right?
right?
How would you
Uber.
promote that? Like put an ad in the newspaper? Escort
They don't
driver?
take no city cab.
Yellow, right? Take yellow taxi or whatever, right?
Escort.
How you doing? I'm Zen.
What up, Zen?
So, what are you growing, Hamilton? Like outside? Anything?
I have one wedding cake outside. I had two, but a storm killed one.
Oh, no way, really, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that one was weak then, so good thing it died.
So how big's your wedding cake so far?
It's not in the ground, so it barely even grew. It's a wreath edge, so
Oh shit! So you haven't done anything this year?
uh I harvested a couple autos.
Playing
Oh
with them
yeah.
auto beans.
How were they?
Good. It's
Yeah.
the weed is so strong that it like sets off my anxiety a little bit.
Ooh, damn it.
Which
That
I like.
means you sent me, Hamilton. I'm going to be all freaking out.
They should name that strain heart pepper.
I've
Heart
never
rate
known
so-
autos. I've never known autos to be that strong personally.
I think it all just depends.
They are now.
Depends on the strain.
Well, I'm sure they've come a long way since I
Man,
tried them, eh?
There's more
Storming like
shitty
hell.
breeders than there are good auto strains, but there are really good auto strains out there. You just got to find the right people to get them from.
Yeah, eh?
And I don't think the legal Canadian market
I-
provides that.
I got a
No,
bunch
because
of
you're only going to
autos.
get mediocre weed, aren't you?
Mm,
I think Humboldt Seed Company has good autos.
See, that's what
Well,
I'm
I've
growing.
had
over there.
Humboldt. I've
Out
had
of the three
Humboldt
strains
seeds.
I'm growing, only one of them looked like, I don't know, it's going to be a decent amount of buds. The other two just kind of tall, lanky kind of autos.
So which one's
I've
a
had
good one? The
Humboldt.
Humboldt?
Well, they're all Humboldt.
Humboldt
they're all-
seeds. I've had bad times with them.
Did you?
Yeah. Just
Photos
they just
or
didn't turn
the
out
autos?
photos. They just didn't turn out
okay.
to be really like anything like powerful, you know?
Yeah, I haven't grown any of their photos. I just do their autos.
Oh, okay.
I actually had some sent to me to test, so I liked them. Caramel cream was real good.
Auto.
Yeah, auto.
Yeah. How about ethos? You guys tried ethos?
No.
No.
Do you have to pay for them? See, I don't pay for seed.
Yeah. Well, you're not missing anything. You wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you're not missing anything anyway. If you ever hear the name, just walk the other way. I'd say. That's my own.
Seaside Grill recommends Jordan of the Island. I used to fuck around with that company a lot back in the day.
You did, eh?
I'm
I remember you used to do that.
It costs too much money though to like feed all
Yeah,
those
that's
plants just for them to turn out to be male.
Didn't you have some gold or black seeds or something like that from them or something that you were trying to germinate one time, Hamilton, or no?
Jordan of the Island all germinated really well. And they would always give you like a shitload extra.
Yeah, didn't you actually germinate your own seeds from Jordan of the Islands?
You mean like breed some out?
Yeah, didn't you do that?
Yeah,
from
the
Jordan
blackberry
of the Islands?
hammer.
The blackberry hammer.
Cross
That's
cup.
what I was going to say. Right. Yeah. I remember that. You still have them seeds?
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, eh? Cool.
I'm Zen55 says, this is a chill place compared to like where he came from and stuff. He just doesn't realize. Come by on Wednesday, man. We'll be sacrificing baby animals to the Google gods. Fuck.
Again?
And
Fuck.
then
Yeah,
some.
man. It's the time. Google wants their sacrifice.
And then some, man. Yeah.
Google Tube. It's not YouTube. It's Google Tube.
Well, what's all the hubbub about? I'm missing all the drama. Oh, well.
That's right.
You know, why does Elon Musk get to fight Mark Zuckerberg? I wish I could fight Mark Zuckerberg instead.
Yeah, I wish I had an opportunity myself. That Mark Zuckerberg looks like a pretty hairy sort of type person, eh?
He's been training though.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else is he gonna do all day? He's fucking rich as a motherfucker.
Yeah. He'll
Right?
have a private instructor personally, you know what I mean? The best of the best, right?
Dude, when you're that rich, you want to live forever. That's why he's doing it. He's all like into fitness now.
Yeah.
Don't know.
See, Zen, you just, dude, if you're somewhere where it's hate spewing, just hit unsub and move on. There's
Trust
other
me, man,
places.
if there was an holy grail of longevity, they would have it, that's for sure, over us.
Yeah, for real.
For sure, man.
Zen is.
I'm
amazing.
Zen. I agree with you. But it depends though. Sometimes when it's the right person, then like, you know, then it's not really hating on them. Sometimes it's more like fighting back and standing up for yourself and shit. Like, I like that stuff. That stuff's entertaining.
No. I was there last night,
Your
Hamilton.
opinion?
You strategized that shit last night, and I even made a comment about it in the chat. Because every time, everybody's blah, 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 and then things were going down, all of a sudden somebody would say something, you just throw out an insult. You'd be blah, blah. Dude, you strategized that shit. I was watching
Oh,
and paying
you were
attention. It was
Jesse's,
fun,
weren't you?
it was calming
Where
down.
was
Yeah, I wore them all out.
Yeah, I saw you on Jezzy. That was I tuned
Oh,
in.
is,
I was
that,
like, oh
is the
fuck.
chatterbaiter going
I'm,
live
I'm
again?
thinking, here fucking goes Hamilton again. Fucking God help the community.
At one point, things were like chilling for a second. All of a sudden, he
I'm
said something
like,
like, oh, fuck, here we go.
yeah, I'm like, stick it to the Hamilton. Stick it to the Hamilton.
Good for you,
I
Hamilton.
caught that shit, man.
It was so difficult trying to understand, especially when there was like an English fellow, an Irish fellow, a Michigander.
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 And then there's Oswald. I don't even know where he's from.
Some holler in Kentucky.
I think he's one of those Amish or something like
Could
that.
be. Well, he got kicked out the Mormon thing, so he probably did go to the Amish thing.
You know, aren't Mormons basically like Amish anyways? They're like the Amish that accepted electricity.
Well, Mormons have different beliefs, right? They
Yeah,
believe in
Didn't
plural
they
marriage
follow
and
that
stuff,
guy
right?
across the country till they got to Utah and said, "Oh, this is the spot."
Yeah, they believe in plural marriages and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, like 3 wives and shit.
Yeah.
They freaking.
Dude, I wish I could have 3 wives.
I don't even
You-
want one fucking wife.
See, you just got to train them. If you train them well, they make excellent pets.
And you
got
think
how
you
would
have
you
a headache
get-
with one.
come over, they get banged, and they get the fuck out.
No. Honest question, guys. Honest question. Here in America, the law is not set up where it's worth a man to get married.
No,
Because
man.
there's so much potential to lose so much. How is it
Well-
set up in Canada?
It's
Same
the same way. You lose. I'm married.
Even
and
if you sign a prenup, you're stuck paying alimony.
I don't get
Screw
any.
that, man.
But
Well,
even
But
being
that's only if
married,
you're like, I mean, that's only if you're like the main breadwinner. But even if you're not the main breadwinner, if you're, making money, you're still paying alimony, even if you had a fucking.
and
Yeah,
even
but
if
for
you're
young couples here in the States, it's better not to get married because then you're still getting both of your taxes back. You're not doing a joint thing and getting screwed by the government. You're still getting single. You're still doing everything singular.
yeah, and
instead
if
of
you're
you
married,
sewn
if-
together. Yeah.
and
fuck
if you're married, you never get anything from the government like other people get, right? Because you're always making
Exactly.
too much and in a higher tax bracket because they include both your income now, right?
Yep.
So,
if
I
you
mean,
stay
you don't
single,
qualify
but you live
for-
together, it's a whole different story. You get
Well, you never
know,
get like they call GST checks up here, right? Or HST checks, whatever they are, right? You never qualify for them up here being married pretty well, right? So
Yeah.
as far as getting money, it's finished with.
And
And that's what happens. And if your marriage ever gets upset and split up, you lose half. Half is gone.
And that's the problem. It has nothing to do with women, marriages work out or they don't. That just happens. But the law is
everything to
set
do
up
with
that
women.
if it doesn't
What up,
work
Shelby?
out, men
What's up,
will
man?
lose everything.
No, fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm getting married by Elvis in Vegas.
That's the
Yeah.
way to do it, man.
I seen
Until
him
the
working
law
at a gas station.
changes,
So,
there's
welcome
enough
to the
chat.
panel.
I would get married if Jizzy ever got off her fat ass and got out of the house. Can't even make it to the fucking chapel.
No.
She can't even cook. I've seen the videos. Like, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Mary cooks a lot better than Jizzy.
And how can you screw up a box of fucking rice-a-roni?
Or a box of craft dinner.
I'm gonna break my bong, dude. You guys remember that tampering? That was a good one. She's all smashing her fucking bong. Like, who lost out on that one, Jizzy? I bet you like 3 hours later, you're like, man, I wish I had a bong to smoke out of.
Yeah, but she only smashed Hamilton.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
No,
sent
you
her-
know, someone probably bought her one. Rick Sanchez probably bought her one.
I sent her a ton of shit, just like Hamilton's. He only smashed Hamilton's shit, not my shit. So she still got bongs and pipes and everything else, trays.
She's a mooch.
See, you know, women should be smart and realize that instead of each of them, because nowadays a lot of men are just broke asses. The women are like making bank down at the office, fucking Catalina wine mixers, living that corporate fucking lifestyle.
Who's homie
And, like,
down here on the left?
You got to
on the
think
screen?
if three like successful women just shared one man, that's like, you know, 2.5 less mouths to feed or something.
Dude, I'd marry Jizzy if she lost like 300 pounds. That'll never happen, so.
well, check it out
Good.
though. You guys have seen all them YouTube videos of these women. Well, how much does your man got to make? So I'm talking about 6 figures, $500,000 a year, and I'm not saying like women our age.
Shit,
but
bro.
this
6
next
figures in the
generation-
90s. It's 7 figures nowadays.
Yeah, man, you got
I'm just saying, you don't think most women could like most married women could use a few nights off from their husband, right?
I don't
So
know.
he
That's
could,
kind of like.
you know,
It happens.
one man can please multiple women. They don't need all of a man. They just need certain parts of them sometimes when they want it.
That's true.
That's right.
And the rest of the time, they just want you to, like, you know, go watch sports or something.
Hand over your wallet.
I mean, when you come into the States, dude.
Eventually.
Gotcha.
When Natalie agrees to meet him in Vegas for the wedding.
Hopefully sooner
When
than
George
later.
Bush takes back that
That's
fucking...
big white.
You know, George Bush fucked over all Canadians. Now we have to get a passport to go to America.
But you're an American. You fucking live in North America. You're fucking American.
Don't work like that, dude.
No.
I know.
Ask
There's
ask Yukon Ian. He'll
You-
explain it all to you.
You
Once
got to
upon a
cross the
time.
Iranian
Baja,
bridge, I realize.
California is not really United States. It's Baja, Mexico, but they say Baja, California when you talk about it.
Isn't that on the maps?
Ah.
California? Or is it just
Yeah,
Baja?
but it's Mexico. You can't just go, you know, I mean, you probably can go down there with a license, but you don't need a passport, I don't think. I haven't been to Mexico in
Oh, no. I
35
seen
years.
Zane go across that border a dozen times without an ID even.
It's a total different animal when you cross that border, though, isn't it, guys? I mean, like if you're driving your Harleys, I mean, I wouldn't want
It's
to cross
getting
that
into
border.
the States
Right?
is the hardest part.
No, I
Leaving the States ain't too
didn't
bad.
take a bite. I
coming
took a
in.
Ford pickup 4-wheel drive down there. It was a good time.
You had a
People
good time,
are
did you?
nice, you know, like in the small towns and shit.
You're
everyone's
lucky you never
cool.
got robbed.
No, and you can see, you know, like the federales and the pickup trucks driving around, but no one really fucked with us.
Hmm.
But we weren't young women either, you know. It was a bunch of guys. Well, it was me and a girl. But she was Spanish, so hey, we were cool. Mexican, whatever the hell it was. She spoke the language,
Did
so
someone say Mexican? Ah, fuck Get out of here, Andrew Guzman.
Okay, check out one. He says Canadians hover around the U.S. because they need us to survive. Have you ever seen the videos comparing like Canadian groceries to American groceries? Our food is shit. Our food has so much chemical. They're killing us with our food. I'd rather go up to Canada and eat.
I think our states ought to start building walls, man.
I don't know, man.
Because
Right now,
California just fucked the state of Washington over in the last 3-4 years. Now it's like California.
What's up, Cinnamon Triple Hot?
No, what do you mean?
End up in a fucking World War III now with China going in to hit on Taiwan, and we got to protect Taiwan because they're the fucking chip distributors for the whole damn world.
Exactly.
So, and
For
that's
the
just
USA, anyway.
China
Meanwhile,
said,
you could
"Send no one to
literally
Taiwan."
bring over that
Pelosi
entire
went to
island.
Taiwan.
Yo, you could literally bring over that entire island and just put them in like a dark corner of Texas.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, like size of fucking New
I
Jersey.
think any human being should be able to go wherever the fuck they want when they want.
But it's the most populated island in the world. They got like 22 million people living on that freaking island. But they make all the transistors and chips and everything for our computers. And
Government.
Yeah,
I don't know
everyone
why
should be allowed to go where they want, but Slab Say News should still not be allowed around high schools.
No, that just shows you governments are racist. Because like China, you just can't move to China, buy some land and shit like that. You
You
gotta
can
get
move to
permission.
Japan, though.
From the
You
state.
can go to Japan. You can move to Japan. It's the same as moving here. You'd have to get
Don't
a visa
move to
and a work
Japan.
visa and
It's a
whatnot.
scam.
Passports are racist, man.
But you
That's
can
what I'm
do that.
saying.
You can move to other
Don't move
countries.
to Japan. It's a scam. Your feet will wash up on the beaches of Vancouver.
How hard is it to move like to Japan?
Actually, it's cheaper to live in Japan than it is in the United States, but the taxes are a little higher there, but it still comes out cheaper than what you pay here.
So
Yeah,
is
if
America
you're,
if I
if
just
you
pack
move
my
to, like-
bags and stay there, I'm a resident or what? Or do you got to go through?
No, you have to go through the system. You have to get like a 3-month visa, and then you have to go through the system to become a Japanese resident. Or
Then you got to get Yakuza
You can't have
tattoos.
dual citizenship in
You
Japan.
probably
They
can't even
won't
have
do
an
that.
Quite a
infraction on
samurai.
your record.
Well, but you know, the Americans, I think, would be preferential treatment over there because of the fact that you guys hammered it right back in World War II, right? So I think you guys have a lease on it, don't you? Or
No,
you?
man. Americans travel. We say we're Canadians. You don't say you're American in other countries. They hate us, man. The only place
Oh,
that, nowhere
yeah,
likes
really?
Americans. You always say
Get
you're
out of
Oh
here.
Canadian.
yeah, America's
You
the
go
most
out of
hated
country.
country there is.
I'm from Canada.
far.
Oh, cool. Right on. You say you're from America, they're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know
Someone
about that.
likes the
That's
big
a fact
American
there,
baby.
dude. Yeah.
Huh.
Unless you go to Mexico, then it's like rich guy.
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, so cool. I didn't even have
Well,
money.
that Dominican
3 years
Republic, everywhere they're down south, they're like that. They know they got you've got money, right, when you're down there.
That's what they think.
Well, $20 could buy their whole village.
Yeah, exactly. If you go
Vaccines.
down there with a couple $100, you're a millionaire, man. I mean, the peso return. They had my bank send me $3,000, and I walked out of there with like 3 million pesos. I was like, holy shit, a grocery bag full of money. Yeah, it's funny.
Natalie, I haven't been to enough other countries to say I love the United States. By what I hear, like out of all the English-speaking countries, America has less freedom of them all.
I don't know, man. We got Trudeau.
Yeah,
the
I
gay
don't know
Nazi.
about that.
You guys got
And there's
weed.
a lot of
Yeah, but
restrictions,
we
other
got weed
countries,
only because,
like you go to the UK and they got big broke camps everywhere. We're
Like,
getting there.
do you think if they went back
We're
in
getting to
time
be
and
like
could
you
do it
were
all
in the UK
again
with
and
all-
Hitler was running, if he just said, but yeah, we can have legal weed, everyone would be cool with that shit all over again, man. I'm telling you.
No way.
I never really paid attention to the Hitler shit, so I really don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, me neither, but Trudeau
just
got in only because of legal
Killing
weed.
People, that was it, man. You can't be frying.
But it was a
people
trick,
because they're
man.
mentally
He got in
ill
with
or
legal
cheap
weed,
ass
and now we're all too
Jewish
stoned and lazy to get him out.
gypsies.
Well, now he's a
Could
single
have put them
man.
on ships and sent them off to some other country. You didn't have to start frying people. That was
He's
just
a
wrong.
gigolo.
I wonder if there'll ever be like a good leader in history. Like, seems like every leader any country get, it's always bad.
Pretty much, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, do you guys
I think
feel this is the worst time in America?
Uh,
We've
Yeah.
got multiple generations losing homes on the street, multiple generations together living under the poverty line.
I would
Living
say the
together.
Great Depression is probably worse than today.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but we're probably heading right
Yeah,
into
but
another
we're gonna
one. Like
repeat it.
history
Oh, we
repeats
are. Yeah,
itself.
we've been in one.
That's just,
Well, they like
what are
they
you
say,
gonna do?
we're all just so far from living off the street. You know.
I'd like
what-
to live
Yeah,
back
that's-
with
exactly.
And
fucking.
wars are
That's what
I'd
money.
like to be Billy the
professionals say.
Kid's best
Wars are
friend. I think
big
me and
ones,
him would have
so
went far in life.
if we go into another war, then our country will start producing materials again really fast.
I can see it
And we'll
happening.
become an industrial power again, like we used to be after World War II, and then we'll be in charge again. Right now, we depend on China for freaking everything.
All I
I
know
can
is if
see
there's
it
another
happening.
Great Depression, I'm surviving because I lived a good long time as a crackhead and know all the good dumpsters to get food.
You know what, Lost
I'll be
Dog? You
back.
should like write that comment down and like stuff it somewhere where you come across it 10 years later and be like, "Damn, the world's a lot worse than 10 years ago."
Yeah, probably could say
It's
that.
gonna get worse by the
Yeah.
day, man.
I find it, man, hard to believe. Like grandparents, parents, and grandkids sometimes living in the same house, still worried about losing their home.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, as it should be, really. I mean, that kind of gives you the motivation of putting one foot in front of the other. You know, I could just sit at home all day and not do nothing and get fucking my house taken. I know that. That's why I don't, you know?
Well,
But there are
nowadays it's pretty
situations where
easy to
people, I
inherit a
understand.
house.
Is it that easy to get a job down there in the
Oh,
States?
dude. Oh, easy. Yeah, like right now, I'm telling you, never in my life, I could be anything I want right now.
Yeah,
Ever
right.
since the whole Trump shit, ever since we all sat at home and did nothing, like, people can't find good workers anymore. You're starting to get these younger kids coming out of high school, you know, that are, you know, they're all worth a shit. There just ain't no good workers out there. They all want the free ride.
Right.
That's
Right.
because they're not educating them, man. Look how many kids working at the supermarket can't even count your change back without the computer. It's crazy.
Yeah, the
True.
register does everything for them, right?
God forbid the register goes blank for a second, then they got to count. You see them using their fingers and
Well, the
shit.
thing is why do you have to have to have a grade 12 education and work as a cashier? Isn't that a step down? I mean,
You
like
can't get a cashier job with grade 12. You better have like at least you better have dropped out of college or something. You better have done some community college at least 1 year.
I don't know
And you
about
better have
that.
a clean criminal background check too.
And Salty's right. There are a lot of jobs here in America, but with today's economy, a grown man probably has to work 2 or 3 of them just to afford a roof over his head.
Oh, absolutely. You can't do it on a single income.
And
Yeah, no,
that's the
roofies are
problem.
expensive.
That's the problem right there.
What's up,
You're
Jen,
absolutely
Zora,
right.
and Katie?
I agree with that. You see it.
Like, I fully agree. There are a lot of jobs out there. Every fucking McDonald's has a "we need help" sign, but you got to work 3 or 4 of them jobs just to make it by. And it's like, okay, there's 100 hours a week just so I can sit in a chair and breathe.
Dude, it
You know,
got so
McDonald's
bad that
isn't even a job.
Amazon here now, they're doing like make your own schedule. You're required to work 4 hours a week, but you can make your own schedule now because they just can't get people in. It's fucking crazy.
Where's this?
Wow.
Amazon,
Amazon, eh? Huh.
yeah, they got a what do they call it? A distribution here.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of work here, man. That's for sure. It's a good time to get into that. Like you know how it was 10, 20 years ago. I mean, you kind of stuck doing a job. If you're a dropout, you're pretty much doing construction. Now I could do whatever the fuck I want.
And I don't feel one bit for like these trades, like these high end trades and stuff that are hurting for workers now. Because for generations to get those jobs, you had to know somebody or have a family member there. Otherwise, you had no chance of it. And now that
Yep.
they're hurting, they did it them fucking selves.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Wants to know if anyone wants to run to be the next president.
What do you think, Hammy?
I wish Tulsi Gabbard wins because she's easy on the eyes.
What do you think, Buds?
Who's Mayor Pete?
Mayor?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
who
People
Mayor Pete? What are you talking about, Yukon?
Pete.
She's
Well, not
old.
just
Yeah,
her.
she's old, you know. She's got that dementia, so, you know, whatever it is. She just says shit out fucking loud sometimes that she shouldn't be. Comes with her old age.
I hope your next president immediately reinstates the fucking oil pipeline coming from Canada.
Oh, that won't happen. The Navajos got into that.
I mean, the one that shouldn't have been put in the first place.
Yeah, the one that fucking blew up and broke and leaked a bunch.
No, this pipeline's going to be a good one.
Ah,
And it sure
You're
beats like
talking about
shipping in oil from fucking Saudi Arabia.
Are you
Letting
talking about the
that
pipeline in
cost
Canada
bread
or
here.
no?
Pardon?
Are you talking about the oil pipeline in Canada that is just the government just sold to the Indians?
So is that actually? I haven't heard any recent news on it.
Yeah, the federal government sold it to the Indian First Nations.
Oh God! World's largest peace pipe coming soon.
Well, they couldn't get it built any other way because of all the protests.
yeah, but the protest was because it could break and it was so unsafe and a hazard to the environment.
No,
So
you're,
they
Right,
did-
you're
but
gonna
now
have
that
you're
they're
gonna
in
have
charge of it, but
you're
now
gonna have
that
one Indian dude on one side saying hello, hello, and then you're gonna have
Fucking
another
hilarious.
Indian dude on the other side going, "Holy fuck! I can hear someone saying hello, eh?"
Talking through the toilets.
one giant telephone.
Yeah. I wonder if that would work. Has to
Dude,
work.
we need another industrial revolution in this country. We need to start producing our own steel again. Start producing more and using our
we
own
will
fucking
get
oil.
that after a war.
I don't think we'll run out of wood. You know what? I live here in the Northwest, where wood is, where where we cut it down everywhere here. And here you go to the store and you buy wood and it's stamped in Canada, made in Canada, made in
Really?
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, we buy Canada's lumber and sell ours at a higher price.
Dude, I'm in the mountains
Because
of
it's
We've
British
got
different
Columbia.
types of trees.
Old hardware store gets Canadian wood. And I'm
We
in the
got so
mountains
much
of Virginia.
lumber, right? In Newfoundland and all that. That's all it is wood. It's
burn
nothing
wood
else
for
but
energy
wood.
here.
Yeah, man, it's so cheap, right?
Yeah.
Like when
All the
like
railroad tracks, they come with these big trucks that just like it's like they're like giant lawnmowers that collect all the fucking bush that grows on both sides of the tracks. And then that shit all gets burned in a factory for electricity.
We got
Yeah, well,
dams for electricity around here.
dams, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
We use pretty well hydroelectricity, I would say, right? Like from the falls and everything else like that, nuclear. I'd say that's one of our main sources of electricity.
Are you on the east side?
Well, Ontario, so South
Okay.
Hamilton, Niagara Falls.
Yeah, but you know
Around
they're
that
putting
area.
in a lot of solar nowadays. Like a lot of solar.
There's a lot, but it's nothing though. It's
There's
a
even a
drop in the
nuclear
bucket.
power plant. There's fucking
Well, they're
Ontario
making-
burns through energy like a fucking crackhead burns through spoons.
Well, they're actually expanding a nuclear plant down in Bruce Nuclear. They're expanding, putting 2 or 3 more reactors in there.
I think you're LA trying to get up, bro.
Like
Trying to get all up down here.
Wow. It's funny. I'm in her DMs right now. Like, babe? Question mark. 2 unanswered babes.
Oh, and you're a slut too, she says.
Yeah.
I
Who?
want to forget that part. So, Hammy, why don't you run for president next year, dude? I think you get a pretty good turnout.
I think if like you're looking for someone to run in the community, maybe
Yeah.
change it from running to like brisk walking. Because
Hi.
Hello, Natalie. How are
Good. How are
Hey, what's
you?
up, Natalie?
Hey, what up, Salty?
Hi, Natalie.
so
Hey.
Natalie, you guys stream
Hey,
coming
bud.
up later.
Yeah, I'm about to schedule it. Might as well, right?
Fans, your fans love you, Natalie.
Oh, you're doing
I'm
your
not
own
gonna
stream over
lie.
there?
I am kind of nervous because I have never I don't typically do this, and I feel like I need Hamilton to hold my hand, except I don't want him on panel.
You don't need him. You just got to do it. Your nerves will go away.
Okay.
I remember them days.
I'll
Yeah.
jump up there.
That nervousness is going to
Thanks,
turn into an
buds.
addiction.
No worries.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're
I just
doing what I think you're doing,
uh-huh.
like it's hard to do it with anybody.
Oh, I better not
Exactly.
come up there.
Exactly, buds. I was gonna let you up, but I was gonna tell you you had to mute the whole time.
What's up, Rob?
And I would just get in trouble for being up there.
I know, right? You'd get
Yeah.
probably blamed. for
She's
it.
got a lot of content she's got to get through tonight.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
awesome. All right, I'll just chill.
Chill.
Plus, she's going to be
Maybe
topless.
Natalie should run for president.
Ooh.
What?
And, you know, it's 2023, and it might even be 2024 next year. It's time for a woman president.
What up, Brap?
Yeah,
What up,
you're right.
Rob?
Trump's daughter. I'd vote for Trump's daughter. I like her.
Which one?
Yeah, Ivanka.
Yeah. Business wise, I like her.
Yeah.
You just
She's
want
nice.
to bang her.
Oh, hopefully Hillary's running.
She doesn't have the stamina.
See you down there, Rock Trent.
You know, it'd be funny if Hillary eventually gets in, but only as vice president.
Well, that's what we got now, a woman vice president.
You know, as a Canadian, we all like to see you Americans suffer a little. So, like, Hillary Clinton would be hilarious as your president.
Is that jealousy? Why do you guys do? Why is that?
I thought Michelle Obama was going to run for president.
Well, it's because your presidents have so much power and authority that it's funny when they're jackasses. Like, Joe Biden is hilarious.
Isn't it
Even
crazy
Trump.
how it's like the United States of the world, not the United States of America? Like America, like runs the world. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it does.
It's just the
United
way it
States
is, right?
Corporation.
It's because of our, in my opinion, it's because of our. Never mind. I'm not gonna go into it.
Because of the dick size Americans have.
Also, our military.
Speaking of dick size, Eddie, where's Eddie? Is he still back in here? Did you guys see his video? You got another gas station video.
Yes,
That was
I
great.
saw it. I was laughing.
You want to buy a big dick?
That was a good one.
That was a good video.
Well,
When you going live?
in a little bit. I'm really scared. I shouldn't probably admit that I'm scared, but I am. I don't go live very much, so I don't like it.
Well, I mean, you could always just,
Yeah.
do it anyways.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Have a shot before you go live, and then it'll all be like a lot smoother.
Yeah,
And if it's not, you won't care.
Don't do no
Yeah.
edibles, though, because then you'll be stumbling all over.
It's like
What are
sex
you
with my
nervous of?
uncle.
You got to think of that. Like, really, what are you really nervous of? There's nothing to be nervous of.
Yeah,
That's
Nothing.
true.
Yeah, Natalie, it's just like sex with my uncle. Alcohol will make it a lot easier.
What?
Well, I've never had
It'll help
sex
you forget,
with
too.
my uncle.
and you do everything over here, like, sharing videos.
I don't think he's talking about you having sex with his uncle.
Oh yeah, Salty, I'm gonna stream your video. You're cool with that, right?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't
Okay,
care
good.
who does. I
I
don't
knew
even
you
care Nikki
didn't.
does anymore. Dude, I don't know what it is, but my watch time hours since this channel's rebuilt, I'm already
Yeah.
at like 800 watch hours, dude.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So I was thinking maybe I should like get up to monetization and dip into
Yeah,
another
you
channel and
should.
just let that one sit there. Let this one sit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then make another channel to
Yeah.
like have fun on.
You know what you
Yeah.
That way
gotta
if I
do?
do make
Set up a
money, I can
bot.
just donate it back to the Hobo Scouts.
Set
Right.
up a bot to make fucking chat GBT content
That,
and upload it and just sit back.
what is that?
Like chat GBT
AI
can do
shit.
anything.
It's
You just
the
type some
AI
shit in and
shit.
it creates
AI.
it for you.
Oh, I never heard of that.
That's what started it all. Chat GBT.
It's like a woman in the kitchen. You just tell it what you want it to do and it
Write
makes
me
it
a
happen.
story about this guy and blah blah blah, and it'll write.
That's
How many
what
times you
you're
gotta
like in
tell
the
it?
kitchen.
Tell it whatever you want.
How many times though? Just once?
No, over and over as many times as you want.
You know, you
It's
gotta
just
tell a
a
woman like 3
computer.
times before they do it. Right, Natalie?
No, you have to tell Hamilton through something 10 times before he does it. Just kidding, Hammy.
What?
Nothing. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hamilton's
I'm
actually pretty
joking.
good at doing something immediately when I ask, which is kind of shocking because most guys don't.
This picture you got on the very bottom right of your screen, dude, and Nikki. Them nostrils are something else. Dude. It looks like her nose got cut off or something. Like there ain't a nose there.
I think at one point she used to have a mustache.
Yeah, like how did she do that with her nose?
I
Fetal alcohol syndrome, I'm guessing.
don't know. Probably used to have a bull ring or something.
Nasty.
She ran off from the herd.
Man,
Keeps
it's
her from
bad.
digging
It's
in the
bad.
ground.
She got tased one too many
Digging in
times
Buffy's ass.
with the cattle prod.
I heard Nikki's actually got a job fucking digging for truffles.
I don't think she legally can now.
No, she can't. She don't do shit. She'll do a strike if anyone needs help filing a copyright strike. I can do that.
It's funny, and then she threatens to put a copyright strike on me. It's like, bitch, I'll literally just cut and paste the shit you said to get you out of
Yeah.
it.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
The community never used to be that way until she comes around, man. Like, it used to be like I'd make a video, and then you'd make a fucking video.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was a little bit of your clip, whatever, and then all of a sudden the striking shit comes out.
And the offline shit got crazy. It was just, yeah.
And then I found out how, like, if you strike somebody, you can get their information. So, striking Nikki, that's how I got her info.
That's why everyone should have their account set to like a business account. Then you don't have to use your like real name. You can use a business name and a business address.
Oh, you can call it out. Then they'll look into the
Yeah,
driver's
you can
license
still
thing.
find that shit.
So, Natalie, how are we going to know when your stream is ready?
I'm about to be ready.
Ooh, it'll be
want-
like a 8 o'clock stream.
Yeah, like
That's-
right now.
That's
All right, let's leave and go there. I'm
7:30,
leaving.
and that's Louis.
Going over there.
Where's your
Okay, I'm gonna send Hamilton. I'll send you an emailed link if you want to come up for a second before I start.
how am I gonna find out where it is?
Here, I'm going to put her link in the chat.
Yeah,
Alright.
Actually, do you want to do that, Natalie?
I can
sure.
do it.
I'll do it.
I can drop the link. Let me see.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it.
I'll catch you all there later.
All right, bye, Dog Pound.
All right, dog.
All right, see everyone over at Natalie. She's going to do a live stream topless.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not topless.
Her link is right there. See you all there.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, everyone.
All right, man. Peace.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires by smoking all the trees. See ya at Natalie's, everyone.